I recently got to go to Malta for the very first time, and in particular to Valletta on a cruise ship. So, if you are interested in seeing what it's like, then this is the video for you. All that and more, you don't want to miss it.
Alright, so breakfast has arrived. And as I said, my usual turkey sausage links, which hopefully will be nice. Yep, they're good. Today they're not too terrible. Other day they say it's a bit stale. This is the rancheros, but I'm gonna not have the tortilla. Yep. I've come across a few of you guys who said thank you for Santorini, Mykonos, and Piraeus or Athens. So that was nice. People told me they cancelled their excursions and just did what I told them. And they were like really happy because they did the same thing more and they ended up spending like a tenth of the price. That's always awesome to hear.
Hey, so we have just arrived now in Malta. Well, we're not here quite yet. We're busy docking quite slowly. And it's a really beautiful morning. Everyone's out and about taking their photos and videos like me. And it's incredible. It's just this massive, old, fortified city. So try to see if I can show it to you behind me. You see? There. And there. So we're reversing, it seems, into it. My plans today are just to walk around and enjoy. Breakfast was good, as you saw. Did trivia and a crossword search. The crossword search was fun. Didn't come first. Someone did it in like a minute, which was insane. I took 5 minutes to do it, so didn't win that one, but that was really fun. And then what else? Trivia tied for first with 18 out of 20 with 2 other people. Well, 2 other groups, but I was by myself. And so gonna just do Malta, and then tonight's supposed to be the specialty dining. I think the teppanyaki one, suki. So looking forward to that. And yeah, gonna come back on the ship probably to get some lunch, because I don't know, see how the thing goes with the whole walk and stuff. But anyway, gonna go get ready in my room quickly before I head out, and by then we should have docked. So next time I see you, I'll be hopefully off the ship. Alright, so we just got off the ship in Malta, and they have these lovely walking guides that are provided by the cruise port. And as you can see, you have 2 sort of routes you can do. You can do the cultural route or the scenic route. So I'm thinking to do the scenic route because it's going to cover, I think, pretty much everything. Otherwise, I'll just do the cultural route, or maybe I'll start with the one and do the other. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the map. So over there, we have the map. The blue line is the scenic route, so that's going to go all the way around, and then it meets up with the cultural route by the looks of it. So I think I'm going to do that. Sounds like the right thing. It is very beautiful. It's quite busy. There's a few ships in the port today by the looks of it. But the port itself was actually very welcoming. They have the maps, which are obviously really great, and they also had a live band that was playing, which is a nice little touch. The weather has just been unbelievably beautiful so far, which is atypical. I mean, we're, early November. By this time, the Med's already kind of cold, but right now you could say it's almost like a late summer. So really, really wonderful to see that. And, just it's quite cool that they have the map there for tourists who want to. I will say, as you get out and you start following the waterfront area, okay, so most people are trying to head, I think, towards the elevator, the lift that I will put in already if I haven't shown it yet. And one of the problems that I could see is that they've got, horse-drawn carriages, but like these small little ones, and they're asking for like 50 euros per person, which is a total rip-off and a joke, and no one's haggling. Everyone just accepts that price. So, when you hear those kind of prices, you should immediately negotiate. Don't sit there and take what they tell you as the law. That's just not how things work here. Not necessarily just Malta, but I guess more so outside the US, especially in these tourist ports like You know, if you're in the Middle East or something, you can haggle. If you're in Europe, etc., you can haggle. Like a 2 minutes walk away from the initial onslaught of horse-drawn carriages or carts, there was someone saying 70 euros for 2 people, so 35 euros each. Okay, already that's a massive drop from what the guide there was. So obviously, the further away you walk, I guess, the cheaper the prices get, because they know that the initial tourists who were happy to pay even higher prices, well, they've already been taken. So is that there was also a lot. I've never seen that many hop on, hop off buses, but there were tons of them. So just be aware of that. If that's something you're interested in, and those are usually better priced because they're around the world and they go all over. And then of course you just need to know if there's multiple routes, one route, and how long or how much of your day that's going to take up. But I wanted to show you this beautiful walkway. And I think this is still part of the waterfront. You can see there's no one now behind me, right? Because everyone is getting absolutely taken for a ride by either the taxis or going on the hop on or off, or they all ran to the elevator as soon as they could. So I guess if you can walk, I would just recommend it. I mean, I was going to walk around before I got here and saw this map, but now that I have that map, which was given for free by the cruise port, it literally maps out everything and the routes and everything. So very easy walkway, and again, you can choose one or two things. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to take it off for now, and I will see you guys in a bit when there's something worthwhile to show. So we made it to the second stop on the map, which is our actual first stop, and that is the Lower Baraka Gardens. I am looking like a sweaty mess because it actually just is really hot, even though it's winter. Look at that. This is the reverse side. I hope the sunlight doesn't get too much in the way when I try to show you this next part. Oh, it's very beautiful. Just bought my ticket to the St. Elmo National War Museum. 10 euros, really easy. Apparently you can get it online. I never bought mine online, but yeah. So let's go find out what it's got to offer. Apparently this is going to be really awesome. So we just watched a really cool video that they did on one of the attacks. Now I'm going to be heading back down. You can hear they have an audio playing of several rules that the soldiers had to obey. So if you want to drown you out with that, I'll see you guys in a moment. I think I've about wrapped up everything I want to do now at the War Museum. 10 euros, thought it was well worth it. It's just incredible. I mean, you're walking within Fort St. Elmo. I'm sure I'll put up a picture of the map for it, but it's quite something. And we haven't even gotten to, I think, the halfway point of our walk today. This is like, let's say, the first quarter or fifth. So it's gonna be fun. Anyway, let's continue. There's so much to do here and to see just by walking around. It's quite incredible, but I strongly recommend that museum. It was absolutely superb and in a good location. If you didn't want to carry on walking around and you wanted to kind of skip to the center and meet up with the shorter route, which is the cultural route, then there was like the main road of Valletta right there, so you could have just carried on going down. This is the Triton Fountain. It looks amazing. So we're now going to head right into the sort of central town. So we've been walking around it this whole time today. Now we're actually going to go inside. So let's take a look. So right now, making our way back to the ship. Pretty crowded, it's really crowded but beautiful. Malta, you are absolutely stunning. Valletta in particular, obviously beautiful. I'll definitely be back here. One, because of scuba diving, and two, there's just so much more to still see. So I'm taking this long winding path down And next time you see me, I'll probably be on the ship. Well, I hope so. So we just got back from walking around Malta, and it was really lovely. Museum on the wall and everything. The Malta experience was really cool. And now just getting a very late lunch, which is not great. But hopefully it just won't spoil my appetite for tonight. These are the pretzel bites there. And they come with also a beer cheese. And I remember the first time I tried it, I actually shockingly could taste the beer. So everything here has a strong pour, even the cheese. Thank you so much, Carlos. Okay, so the mains arrived. The coney dog and the blue cheeseburger. The blue cheeseburger is pretty pungent, which is what you'd expect. I just think they probably should separate the restaurant for those who know they're going to order it and those who don't, because I think this is probably one of those things you don't want to actually be sitting next to if you're not a fan. So that is a pretty loaded hot dog. And then there. Yeah, we're going to give the coney dog a try. Not sure how to eat this, but we can try it. To be honest, it's better than an actual hot dog from Coney Island. Because those are really gross and you don't really know what they've been made of. Now to try a cheeseburger. I'm not going to have the bun because, again, I'm trying to eat my lunch but also not spoil my dinner, so trying to manage them both. Great. So it's pretty pungent. I don't know who would be doing this, but if you're taking someone out on a date on this cruise ship, don't eat this for dinner. And if you do and she's still with you by the end of the night, then I don't know, you should put a ring on her finger. The locals, they're 24/7 eatery, and I've yet to have anything here that I don't like. It's not the best of anything that I've had, but it's so reliable and good for what it is. Thank you so much, Carl. That's honestly, I consider that like a massive win for them, because often if something's going to be a 24/7 on a cruise ship or anywhere, it's usually going to be pretty stale, awful stuff. I'm going to finish up here, and then I'm going to go back and put all the stuff onto the computer, and just take it easy for tonight. Also got a Miami Vice. That's why I've got something in my stomach. Cheers. Bye.
And that concludes my time in port in Valletta, Malta. It was so beautiful, as I'm sure you saw. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful or entertaining, if not both, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.